25 shocking facts about the Netherlands, revealing both the brilliance and the dark side of a country you don't truly know. The Netherlands, a country as small as a pearl on the map, is world-renowned for its romantic windmills, vibrant tulips, and winding canals. Have you ever dreamed of strolling along the canals of Amsterdam, feeling the gentle breeze caress your face? Or drifting on the tranquil waters of Giethoorn, listening to the whispers of the ripples? These picturesque scenes are just the tip of the iceberg when it comes to the charm of the Netherlands. This country not only boasts breathtaking scenery, but also harbors little-known secrets, complex social challenges, and awe-inspiring innovations. Today, let's embark on an in-depth journey to uncover 25 astonishing facts about the Netherlands, from its remarkable achievements to its lesser-known dark sides, guaranteed to leave you amazed. Stay with us until the end to experience both the brilliance and contradictions of this country, ready to have your perceptions completely transformed by its stories. 1. Legalization of the sex industry, a symbol of progress or an unresolved dilemma? In Amsterdam's red light district, the ancient canals exude a mysterious allure under the glow of neon lights. In the alleyways, nearly 300 small windows light up at night, with sex workers standing under the red lights, becoming an iconic scene of the city's nightlife district. On the 1st of October, 2000, the Netherlands became the first country in Europe to legalize the sex industry. Sex work was recognized as a legitimate profession, granting workers rights such as health insurance, labor protection, and safe working conditions. This bold move aimed to elevate the social status of sex workers, prevent human trafficking, and reduce related crimes through strict regulation. However, legalization has not fully achieved its intended goals. Although sex workers have gained more legal protection, organized crime, human trafficking, and unsafe working conditions faced by some workers remain challenges for the government. Before legalization, the Netherlands had banned brothel operations since 1911, but underground transactions were rampant, and the lack of regulation led to the infringement of workers' rights. By the late 1990s, the government realized that the prohibition policy was ineffective and decided to strengthen regulation through legalization. However, the complexities of reality have forced the Netherlands to continuously adjust its policies, such as strengthening background checks on workers and cracking down on illegal transactions to ensure the healthy development of the industry. The existence of the red light district not only attracts tourists, but also sparks global debates about the legalization of the sex industry. Supporters believe it grants dignity and safety to workers, while opponents worry it may fuel crime and moral controversy. Do you think this experiment in the Netherlands is a symbol of social progress, or has it brought more unresolved problems? Feel free to share your thoughts in the comments section. 2. Giethoorn, the northern utopia on water. Imagine a world without the noise of cars, where canals replace roads, thatched roof cottages are built along the water, and wooden bridges connect gardens bursting with flowers. This is Giethoorn, located in the province of Overijssel in the Netherlands, affectionately known as the Venice of the North. This 13th-century village is famous for its 90 kilometers of canals and its tranquil pace of life. Flat-bottomed boats glide silently across the water, the gentle sound of oars dipping into the surface harmonizing with the surrounding nature, as if time stands still here. The charm of Giethoorn lies not only in its beautiful scenery, but also in its commitment to a simple way of life. There are no traffic jams, no roaring engines, only gardens blooming with flowers and lush green shade from the trees. Visitors travel by boat, through the canals, feeling the cool breeze on their faces and experiencing a tranquility that seems cut off from modern society. Every little bridge and wooden house here looks as if it has stepped out of a fairy tale, attracting filmmakers and travelers from all over the world. But what lies behind this tranquility? How does Giethoorn manage to preserve its ancient beauty in the modern world? The answer lies in the locals' commitment to tradition and environmental protection. The village strictly limits the entry of motor vehicles. Residents rely on boats and bicycles to get around, minimizing their impact on nature as much as possible. Geethorn is not just a tourist destination, it is also a reminder that a simple way of life can bring unparalleled happiness. Can you imagine yourself floating on these canals, immersed in tranquility? 3. Wildlife overpasses, bridges of harmony between humans and nature. On the highways of the Netherlands, there is an 800-meter low-hanging green bridge covered in lush vegetation, built specifically for wildlife. Deer, rabbits, and foxes use this passage to cross safely, avoiding becoming victims of the road. According to statistics, about 1 million animals die in traffic accidents every day in the United States, but the Netherlands has set a global example of harmonious coexistence between humans and nature with the world's longest wildlife overpass. This bridge is not only an engineering marvel, but also a vivid embodiment of the Netherlands' environmental philosophy. Its design is gentle and natural. Like a secret passage in the forest, there is no blaring of car horns, no glare from harsh lights, only the tranquility of nature. This initiative by the Netherlands stems from a deep commitment to environmental protection, aiming to reduce the impact of human activity on wildlife and to protect endangered species. What motivated the Netherlands to undertake such a remarkable project? The answer lies in a sense of mission to enable the coexistence of wildlife and human society through innovative engineering design. Every animal that sets foot on the overpass is a testament to the Netherlands' commitment to environmental protection. 4. A pioneer of same-sex marriage, a declaration of equality in love. On the night of the 1st of April, 2001, Amsterdam was brightly lit as Mayor Job Cohen, with a warm smile, officiated the weddings of 4 same-sex couples. At that moment, the Netherlands became the first country in the world to legalize same-sex marriage, writing a new chapter in history. This was not just a ceremony, but a solemn commitment to equality, declaring that love knows no gender and that freedom belongs to everyone. Because of this, Amsterdam became a beacon for the global LGBTQ community. The Homo Monument in the city center is not just a stone sculpture, but a symbol of countless tears and victories, commemorating those who have fought for equality. Every year, tens of thousands of visitors stop here to experience the stories of courage embodied in this place. The streets, bars, and nightclubs of the Netherlands open their doors to every heart in pursuit of freedom, and the vibrant culture has made this city synonymous with inclusivity. But what is it that makes the Netherlands such a pioneer? The answer lies in its deeply rooted culture of openness and respect for human rights. Since the golden age of the 17th century, the Netherlands has been a haven for free thought. Today, it continues to prove through action that equality is not just an ideal, but a reality. Do you think this spirit of inclusivity could sweep across the globe? Let's continue our journey to explore the wonders of the Netherlands. 5. The embodiment of independence and charm in Dutch women. The allure of Dutch women is impossible to ignore. With an average height of 1.7 meters, they rank among the tallest in the world. Their tall figures, paired with minimal makeup and a confident demeanor, make them truly unforgettable. They value natural beauty, often wearing ponytails or letting their hair down, exuding both elegance and ease. In the Netherlands, the culture of splitting the bill is deeply ingrained. During dates, women actively share the bill, reflecting their sense of economic independence and equality. This independence is not only reflected in their finances, but also permeates their entire way of life. Dutch women are open-minded and straightforward, eager to connect with people from all over the world. Whether in friendship or marriage, their pragmatism and confidence allow them to navigate social situations with ease. If you are invited out for coffee, and she suggests splitting the bill, don't be surprised. This is an expression of respect and equality. 6. Concerns about the cost of living. Inequality beneath wealth. The Netherlands is known for its wealth and high level of organization, but beneath the surface of prosperity, social inequality is becoming increasingly prominent. About 14.5% of the population, 1.2 million people, are at risk of poverty, and this number is still rising. In the Netherlands, poverty is not just a lack of basic living funds, it also means being unable to maintain the average standard of living of the community. According to official standards, a single person with an annual income below 17,000 euros, or a family with 2 children earning less than 38,000 euros a year, is considered at risk of poverty. Although these numbers may not seem high on a global scale, in the Netherlands, the high costs of housing, energy, and food make life difficult. In Amsterdam, a single person's monthly living expenses are about 2,540 euros, while a family of 4 needs as much as 4,630 euros. In addition, the tax burden in the Netherlands is heavy, with a tax rate of 36.1% for single individuals, ranking among the highest in OECD countries. Housing shortages and high rents further exacerbate the financial pressure on city residents. Many Dutch people choose to move out of city centers, or even emigrate abroad, but for most people, the Netherlands is still an ideal place to live. Do you think this problem of income inequality is equally serious in other developed countries? Feel free to share your thoughts. 7. The tallest man in the world. The genetic miracle of the Dutch. The Dutch are known for their height, with the average height of men being 1.84 meters, and women being 1.71 meters, second only to the Tutsi in Rwanda and some ethnic groups in South Sudan. Surprisingly, in the mid-18th century, the average height of Dutch soldiers was only 1.65 meters, which was below the European average. Over the past 200 years, this significant increase in height has been attributed to genetic selection, calcium-rich dairy products such as cheese and yogurt, and a high-quality healthcare system. Research from the London School of Hygiene and Tropical Medicine shows that taller men generally have more offspring, and this natural selection has promoted an increase in height. However, generations born after the year 2000 have seen a slight decline in height, which may be related to changes in immigrant diets and modern lifestyles. Are you curious about the legend of the Dutch giants? Their story is a perfect combination of genetics and environment. 8. The Kingdom of Bicycles. A philosophy of life on 2 wheels. In the Netherlands, bicycles are not just a means of transportation, they are a symbol of lifestyle. With a population of 17 million and 23 million bicycles, the country boasts 35,000 kilometers of dedicated bike lanes, exclusive signaling systems, and parking facilities, making cycling both safe and efficient. Whether students, office workers, or parents carrying children, bicycles are at the heart of daily life. The Netherlands' flat terrain gives it a natural advantage for bicycle culture, but its true success lies in the government's smart planning. National Bicycle Day and events like the Amsterdam Gold Race attract countless cycling enthusiasts, showcasing the Dutch passion for environmental protection and healthy living. Would you like to join this cycling paradise? Dutch bicycle culture is not just a mode of transportation, it's a philosophy of harmonious coexistence with nature. 9. The miracle of no stray pets. Humane animal welfare. The Netherlands is the first country in the world to have virtually no stray pets, thanks to strict animal welfare policies implemented since the 19th century. Through large-scale neutering, vaccination, and health checks, the government has successfully controlled the number of stray animals. Today, the Dutch love for pets can be seen everywhere. Dogs often sit in bicycle baskets or go in and out of cafes with their owners, becoming a part of their lives. This model not only demonstrates humanity, but also balances public health and animal welfare. The Netherlands' success has set an example for the world. Do you think other countries can replicate this miracle? Feel free to share your thoughts. 10. Windmills, an engineering legend that defies the ocean. Dutch windmills are not just a scenic sight, but also a symbol of the struggle against the sea. Since the 13th century, Windmills have used pumping systems to drain floodwaters from low-lying areas, creating fertile farmland. 26% of the country's land lies below sea level, making flood control a matter of survival. The Kinderdijk windmill complex, built in the 18th century and listed as a World Heritage Site, showcases the Netherlands' outstanding expertise in water management. These rotating giants are not only historical relics, but also symbols of Dutch wisdom and resilience. Every year, millions of tourists are drawn here to explore this cultural heritage. Have you been amazed by the stories of these windmills? 11. Aalsmeer Flower Auction, a speed battle amidst a sea of flowers. The Aalsmeer Flower Auction is the world's largest flower trading center, covering an area equivalent to 20 football fields. Every day, millions of fresh flowers from tulips to exotic blooms from Asia and Africa are sorted and auctioned here, then swiftly shipped to destinations all across Europe. The unique reverse auction system starts price high and lowers them, requiring buyers to make split-second decisions. Any hesitation could mean missing out on an entire batch of goods. The tension in the auction room is like walking a tightrope. Bells ring, screens flash, and every second counts. Aalsmeer is not just a marketplace, it is a stage for speed and efficiency. Can you imagine being swept up in the trading frenzy amid this sea of flowers? 12. The peculiar borders of Bale-Nassau and Bale-Hertog. The Baal region between the Netherlands and Belgium has the most complex borders in the world, with 26 enclaves interwoven across streets, squares, and even private homes. Residents might have their living room in the Netherlands and their bedroom in Belgium. The border is marked on the ground with white crosses, so customers at a cafe can dine in another country simply by switching seats. This geographical marvel originates from medieval land divisions and still shapes local life today. For example, shops must follow the business hours of the country they are located in, so the Dutch side might be closed while the Belgian side remains open. Would you like to experience this fascinating cross-border lifestyle? 13. The shadow of racism, hidden pain, amid progress. The Netherlands is renowned for its tolerance, yet the issue of racism lingers like a shadow. In 2022, police recorded nearly 800 cases of racially motivated hate crimes and 4,000 incidents of racial insults, workplace discrimination, public humiliation, and even hotels refusing to accommodate people of color, exposing cracks in social equality. In 2022, an internal report from the Ministry of Foreign Affairs exposed systemic discrimination, with employees being isolated or subjected to racist jokes. The sports sector was not spared either, as black athletes often faced unfair treatment. In 2015, fans were fined for racist behavior, highlighting the severity of the problem. Dutch society still has a long journey ahead on the road to equality. Do you think the Netherlands can completely resolve these issues? 14. Miracles below sea level, dikes and the delta works. 26% of the Netherlands lies below sea level, with the lowest point reaching -6.76 meters. A vast system of dikes and the delta works, such as the Oosterschelde storm surge barrier, protect this land. The North Sea flood of 1953 prompted the Netherlands to launch the delta works. The storm surge barrier, completed in 1997, is hailed as a modern engineering marvel. Normally, the barrier remains open, but it automatically closes when storms strike, protecting the inland from the threat of flooding. These projects are not just flood control facilities, they are also symbols of the Dutch people's coexistence with nature. Are you amazed by such wisdom and resilience? 15. The glowing bicycle path. Van Gogh's Starry Night is recreated in the town of Nieuwenan, where a 1-kilometer-long glowing bike path lights up the night sky. Stones that absorb sunlight during the day and emit light at night, interwoven with LED lights, create a scene reminiscent of Van Gogh's Starry Night. This path was designed by artist Don Roosgaard to pay tribute to Van Gogh's artistic legacy, while also showcasing Dutch sustainable innovation. By reducing the use of traditional streetlights, this path lowers energy consumption and light pollution. Would you like to ride through this starlit path and experience the fusion of art and technology? 16. Orange Mania, a symbol of national spirit. Orange is the sole color of the Netherlands, originating from the 16th century revolt against Spain led by William of Orange. Today, King's Day on the 27th of April has become an orange-themed celebration, with 17 million people donning orange clothing and the streets decorated with orange flags and balloons. The Dutch national football team's Orange Army is an even greater global focus, with fans turning stadiums into seas of orange. Orange is not just a color, but also a symbol of unity and freedom. Will you be swept up by this wave of orange passion? 17. A green future, banning fuel cars and offshore solar power. Starting from 2025, the Netherlands will ban the sale of fuel-powered cars, and electric and solar-powered vehicles will enjoy tax exemptions. 15 floating solar islands will generate electricity at sea, working together with 1,100 wind turbines to help achieve the 2030 green energy target. These initiatives demonstrate the Netherlands' pioneering position in the field of climate change. Do you think the Netherlands' environmental initiatives can lead the world? 18. Urban pressure. Challenges under high population density. The Netherlands ranks among the highest in the world for population density, with residents facing issues such as housing shortages, soaring rents, and traffic congestion. Amsterdam welcomes millions of tourists every year, and issues like noise and litter make residents feel as though the city has been taken over by visitors. Land reclamation and the threats posed by climate change further complicate the challenges of urban expansion. Do you think the Netherlands can balance the conflict between tourism and residents' quality of life? 19. The Maesland Barrier, an engineering and natural masterpiece. The Maesland Barrier is the highlight of the Delta Works, with two gigantic gates, each 210 meters long, guarding the port of Rotterdam. When storms strike, the gates automatically close within 2 hours, protecting the low-lying areas. This project is controlled by a modern computer network, showcasing the perfect fusion of technology and nature. 20. Rembrandt's timeless masterpieces. Rembrandt's The Night Watch is housed in the Rijksmuseum in Amsterdam. Created in 1642, it is renowned for its use of light and shadow. The 2019 Operation Night Watch restoration was conducted in public, allowing visitors to witness the fusion of art and technology. This painting is not only a masterpiece of art, but also a symbol of Dutch cultural pride. 21. Tulip Mania. The legendary Keukenhof Gardens of the Flower Kingdom plant 7 million tulips every year, creating a scene like a colorful carpet. Tulips, introduced from the Ottoman Empire in the 16th century, sparked the tulip mania of the 17th century, when a single bulb could cost as much as a luxury house. Today, it remains a cultural symbol of the Netherlands. Would you like to stroll through this sea of flowers? 22. Canal system, the lifeline of Amsterdam. Amsterdam's canal system dates back to the 17th century, serving commercial, defensive, and water management purposes. The 100-kilometer-long canals connect 1,500 bridges and are listed as a World Heritage Site. They are not just a scenic view, but the very lifeblood of the city. Would you like to take a boat tour of this city on the water? 23. Wooden clogs, a symbol of tradition and culture. Dutch clogs, known as klompen, are hand-carved from willow or poplar wood, sturdy and durable, with over 3 million pairs produced each year. Clog styles vary from region to region, and some are worth thousands of dollars. Clog parades and competitions are truly unique experiences. 24. Home births, a unique medical tradition. In the Netherlands, about 1/3 of women choose to give birth at home, with all costs covered by health insurance. Professional midwife teams provide attentive care, to ensure the safety of both mother and baby. This blend of tradition and modern medicine showcases the unique culture of the Netherlands. Do you find this approach novel? 25. Coffee culture, the art of socializing and taste. Dutch cafes are not just places to drink coffee, but also stages for social interaction. On average, each person drinks 4 cups of coffee a day. The Netherlands ranks among the top countries in global coffee consumption. Coffee festivals attract enthusiasts from around the world, turning every cup into a work of art. Would you like to experience this leisurely coffee culture? The Netherlands is a country full of contradictions and charm. Its windmills, tulips, and canals paint a romantic picture. Meanwhile, the legalization of the sex industry, wildlife overpasses, and its pioneering role in same-sex marriage showcase its progressiveness and innovation. However, racism, poverty, and urban pressures remind us that even the most developed countries face challenges. The story of the Netherlands is an interplay of brilliance and darkness, inspiring us to reflect on how to find balance between tradition and modernity. The 25 facts about the Netherlands are like a colorful painting, revealing the country's delicate balance between progress and tradition. From engineering marvels that battle the sea to a steadfast commitment to equality, the Netherlands has written its own legend with wisdom and resilience. However, behind the prosperity, racism, wealth disparity, and urban pressures reveal the complexity of society. The story of the Netherlands teaches us that true progress requires confronting challenges, embracing innovation, and at the same time respecting history and culture. Its experience is not only a national treasure, but also a global inspiration, encouraging us to keep moving forward on the path to a better life.